So, something else I want to sort of touch upon. So, me and Tex were talking today about Blaster versus Gnaw and the advantages of both. I'm firmly on the side of Blaster. He's firmly on the side of Gnaw. So I just want to sort of put Blaster into action, sort of show you guys how I set up my Blaster, how I use him, and how good he actually is. I know people say like, oh, he's really good, but I don't think people actually even realise how good he is. Is he the best bot in the game? Honestly, maybe. Honestly, that's how good he is. And I know people might sit there going like, what? Best bot in the game? Yeah, honestly, he is that good. This is my setup that I use. So Quintus around 17, 18 is not even that high. I don't believe in maxing his prime cores out. It just takes too many cores. It's crazy amount to take. My track's done level 10, but we'll stick with level 9 for now. I'm going to take him into a zone 14 battle on his own. Okay, Blaster down. Blaster's minions. Quintus, here we go. So, just for 3 ability points used, like I said, we're not going to use any more. We're just going to let him run the course. So, yes, we've got an MDS, we've got all the normal defenses, so we're not sort of hiding from anything. You know, yes, we took outpost bots away, but again, you're not going to expect that. You're not going to expect Blaster's minions to beat Chromia. It's not going to happen. See what I had to do. So, as well, Quintus is going to come in here. Anything they destroy, so let's put the minions that way. Put Blaster this way. Keeps him alive. Look, full health still again. They'll head that way. They'll path in this way, hopefully. There we go. Blaster now with Quintus will take out this side. Minions will take out that side. Get rid of that Titan, we don't want it. And look, still only what? 9 ability points used. We cleared this whole section out. You know, like I said, this is zone 15. It's not hard mode, but zone 15. And you literally just go through the base. Worried about the outpost bots? Let's let him walk down a bit. Throw them up that way. Don't forget, guys, where you cast them, they won't drop there. They obviously walk up there. But now you can see, look, Crumbly Tower up there. Smoke screens up there. Well away. Let's use minions again. So because we transformed Blaster, these bots will disengage and re-engage for his minions instead. And there's our overpowered Titan, making light work at the top bit of the base. There we go. There's Chromia down. Then we're going to drop these minions up there to protect Blaster. See there, loads of Quintus sharks because we're destroying all these defenses now as well. Full health still. He's still not lost his health because the sharks, because the minions heal him, so he doesn't lose his health. And if you do get a bit of trouble, throw some minions at it. So obviously going to run out a bit of time here because everyone can think, oh, but you're talking about one bot in zone 15. That's what you're talking about. One single bot. And these minions last forever. And in terms of stats, they are absolutely crazily good. So all you really need to add in here is one high DPS bot. It's job done. And looking at Blaster's stats as well. I mean, wow. Compared to Gnaw, I just think it's another level. So you're talking 30,000 health and 430 DPS. So, ability 11, you release 4 minions into battle with 50% of your health. So, if you've got 4 minions with 50% of health, it means each minion has 15k health. We've just said how good Zor is. 20k health. This guy's got 15k health times 4 of those. So the minions alone have 60k health. 60k. Add Blaster, that's 90k health on the field. And then, if you're adding 83% of the damage, so let's call it about 350 times 4, that's 1,400 DPS, 1,800 DPS. So you're talking about a bot with 90k health and 1,800 DPS. That's unheard of. You're not going to get that anywhere in the game. If that was a new bot coming out that had 90k health and had 1,500 DPS, you'd be sat there going, that's game breaking. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely crazy. You know, absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, absolutely crazily good. I can see some people in the chat talk about Gnaw. And Gnaw minions have 65% of Gnaw's health. Now, Gnaw will get through a lot faster in that sense, but offer a lot less protection. So, unleash 6 sharks to have 30% of your health. So, Gnaw's health is a lot lower. So, let's call it 15k. Let's even round it up. I mean, it's only level 60, so let's call it 15k. For argument's sake, it might be about 18k, but so 15 just for maths. 16k, we'll compromise. 16k health. So 30% of that. Let's say 18k for quick maths. So 18k health. So each one has 6. So 6 times 6 is 36k. Plus his 18. That's still only 50k health. It's still almost half of what Blaster's minions have got. It's still not quite there. It's a lot less health. Where you get from Gnaw is that you've got 63% of your damage. So because he has such high DPS, call it like 700 DPS. So the sharks comes along about 500 DPS each. So it's 500 DPS times 6. That's 3,000 DPS plus Gnaw. That's 3,700 DPS. And that's the balance you've got to choose. Do you want massive damage, but they're going to die a lot quicker? Or do you want massive health that don't do as much damage? And for me, I don't need that damage. I need that protection because I've got bots that do damage. I've got Top Shot in there. I've got Flak in there. I've got Primer in there. All of these things will do damage anyway. I don't need to get through the base any faster. I'm not running out of time. But what those companions add, not companions, sorry, those those bots, is that they add so much HP on the field to protect those gunners. And what I can do is I can throw them at a certain defense that's causing problems. I've had times where Sea Spray's walked off, and because he's walked off, he's going to get in danger, and I've just thrown some minions at it. Throw the minions over there, they'll take the damage. There's 60k health there. It's like having 2 tanks in front of Sea Spray. You wouldn't worry about Sea Spray if there's 2 tanks in front of him. You wouldn't. But then again, if 3 gunners are out on their own, so as in Gnaw's DPS, yeah, he's got okay health, but if 3 gunners walk off, they're not going to last as long. So you can use Blaster a lot better to protect your gunners. Now, like I said, I'm not for 1 minute calling Gnaw any worse. Is not that a bad bot by any means. Amazing bot, absolutely amazing. But for me, I think Blasters gives that edge of protection over damage. You've got bots that can do damage. You need bots that can do protection. And you could say, well, yeah, I've got bots to do protection, so maybe I use Gnaw for damage. It all depends on you guys. Like I said, there's no right and wrong way. But for me, that 90k health that you give Blaster with his minions is absolutely crazy. And then when you add the fact, like I said, that once you put Tarax on there, and once you get the DPS increase, which is minimal, but that healing increase, all your attacks heal for 11% of the damage done. That is the main key. That is the big one there. I was talking with Tex today, and he said he loves Lionizer or Gnaw because it gives him that more damage. He wants that damage. Where I was saying that, I like Tarax because gives that more healing, that more protection. It depends what angle you want to go at. Do you want more protection? Do you want more damage? But for me, Blaster still pips it. He wouldn't. He's the one bot now that has not left my team for a long time, and I really can't see another bot replacing him. No, I won't replace him at a port of 5-star, and I can't see any other tank replacing him. No tank is ever going to have 90k health. No one. To give you an idea, my Rook on my team maxed out on my live server 35k health, something like that. It's still only half of what Blaster's minions give. You know, it's absolutely crazy. Like I said, so for me, Blaster's one of the most important aspects of my team, and probably one of the best bots in the game. Absolutely amazing bot that you cannot overlook. And like someone said earlier, Sea Spray or Blaster, everyone knows how good Sea Spray is. We've got a counter for Sea Spray now, and the counter for Blaster is pretty much just shock towers, really, and AoE defenses. But beam lasers with Blaster, not a problem. Not a problem at all. You know, beam lasers were so important at one time, but throwing some, you know, some minions at it, they don't cause a problem. They can't destroy the minions, and it's too many of them. You know, you just gotta be careful around shock towers. Be careful around cannons, because obviously they'll go through the minions, and be careful around mortars, taking them out quite quickly. But once you can get through them, beam lasers just aren't a problem, honestly. Turrets, not a problem. Outpost bots, go and pop them. Job done. You got to think that's another advantage that he has over Gnaw as well, that he can pop outpost bots where Gnaw can't. So yeah, you know, they've both got advantages, but for me, Blaster is one on his own. Absolutely incredible. If you like this content, don't forget to hit the like button below, guys, before you leave. And if you want to see more content, you can hit the subscribe button below to never miss another stream or never miss another video. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.